when I was like a freshman in college, right? Like my friends and I like this girl, and then I ask her out on a date, and then she'd say no, and then I'd feel ashamed and rejected. And me and my boys would start like this egotistical, like, oh, she doesn't deserve it, like you deserve better, like you were doing her a favor, all this kind of machismo about like, we're gonna take that sadness and feeling of shame and rejection, and we're gonna bury it. We'll also see stuff like, I'm gonna show her, I'm gonna get swole, I'm gonna get successful, and then she's gonna regret it, right? So if we really look at that, that's like, I'm ashamed, I'm less than, I'm rejected. I'm gonna turn anger into growth, progress, achievement.
Yep.
So anytime people are really, really angry, I think the biggest mistake that they make is they're like, okay, how do I be less angry? That's not actually, I mean, it can be the right move, and anger management is effective. But usually what I'll do is, okay, what are you sad about? What are you ashamed about? And as we deal with that, that's another source of almost toxic fuel, because you can try to treat the anger on the surface, but as long as that shame is down there, creating the anger up above won't work. Really interesting thing is it goes both ways. So Freud said that depression is anger turned against the self. So we see depression in cases where I can't afford to be angry at the people around me. I can't afford to be angry at my parents. Viktor Frankl did some really cool work when he was, with Holocaust survivors and things like that, where he sort of noticed you can't get angry at the prison guards. And so what do people do? So if you feel like I want to fight back because the prison guards are being abusive towards me, instead my brain is going to realize, let's do despair. Because when we do despair, then we don't have to move. We're not motivated. We don't feel like doing anything. We're able to take it.
Another coping mechanism.
Absolutely.
I can either enforce my boundaries on the world, or I can enforce boundaries on myself.
Yeah, I can try to artificially restrict myself. And so when people are really sad, and when I work with people who are depressed, what are you angry about? And when I work with people who are really angry, what are you ashamed of? What are you guilty of? What are you afraid of?
Wow, that's so fascinating.